out of Silvis, Illinois, the Circle Jerks themselves, Jag Scott and Zippy Gall.
All right, guys, welcome to another episode of the Circle Jerks.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back.
How's everybody doing? Sorry we've been gone for so long. Us boys over here have been pretty busy. We upgraded some things around here.
Oh, man, what did we put in here? About 35 2x4s, a couple of sheetrock pieces? Man, this place is looking sharp.
Getting ready for Chili Bowl.
Ooh, chili.
So today we're going to talk about a few things. Let you in on what's going on. Today we're going to go over Jeg's little bio today. We're going to talk about those 1RC sprints and midgets.
Ooh, man, I love those things.
I just wanted to talk about those a little bit. Then the shit kit giveaway.
Oh, who's the lucky person?
Yeah, Jeg's got something special for you guys. Track tips and tricks. We're going to do shocks today, so we'll go over that. I also wanted to talk about Tony Lidgard and him mentioning something about a Midwest RC Dirt Oval Championship.
Man, we need to make that happen.
That's cool. And then also we were going to talk about Chili Bowl, kind of what's our plans, what we're planning on doing, and what's your plans? What do you got going on?
It's getting close.
Right, it's right around the corner. And last couple things we're going to want to talk about is touch on results. And then we'll talk about cheese poofed results, the cheese poof challenge.
Whoa, who remembers that? I mean, I think,
That was last year.
yeah, man, that was old stuff.
Yeah, it's old stuff.
But we still would love to give our review on that.
Definitely. Sponsors today are going to be Triple X Power Labs, Talent in a Bottle. If you guys haven't checked them out yet, go ahead and get on over to them. They got Facebook. Triple X Power Labs and Talent in a Bottle each have their own separate Facebook. Yeah, get on over there. We're also going to be representing today is McAllister Racing.
Yeah, Ross May McAllister Racing, definitely.
Yeah, awesome company there. We're also going to go over Butter Builds. Randy Lathrop.
Randy.
Talk about him again. Howard Young over there at RC Pit Stop. He's having a race there in April, 5th and 6th. We're going to talk about that little event. They had their first annual event last year, I believe. Lathrop and
Yes.
Jen Lathrop, they went.
They want to kick butt.
Yeah, they went over there and handled business. I
Definitely.
know who else goes over there.
I'm clueless at that right now.
But RC Durable Podcast, those guys go over there.
Oh, okay.
Right?
There you go. Cool.
Let's see. They got a pretty good crowd over there. We'll talk about them. And then also today for our sponsors will be 4-4.
4-4 Designs.
Yeah, they do graphics and design. And they do a lot of wraps in the RC community. And we want to give them a shout out. So for first topic here today, we're going to go ahead and talk about Jeg's bio. I kind of did a little tidbit on my little start and upbringing in the RC community, and we kind of wanted to share a little bit about Jegs.
I love telling stories, so I got no problem with this.
Awesome. So, first, foremost, we ask it to everybody. I got asked the same question. What was your first car?
Well, I'm going to say for sure, as a kid growing up, my parents, they did the normal thing, I would say. They went to, back then, it was Radio Shack. They give me the old Radio Shack Porsches or, a truck or something. And I love those things, man. I mean, they were so much fun. But then my brother-in-law comes over on my birthday on Christmas Day and shits in my cereal. He comes over with what they called this grasshopper. Okay.
Oh.
I've got this Porsche that's like the size of a, I don't know, man. It's huge, and it's slow as shit, And he comes out with this cool buggy, man, just all over the place. So There it is. There's my first car. I went. Because those Radio Shack ones are not RC cars.
That's not a true RC car.
No, not in my mind.
That wasn't an RC car.
It got me started.
Okay.
I would say it definitely laid the, laid the path. But when you can get into changing the parts, I guess that makes it a lot more fun. Makes me feel more like a race car.
It does. It does make it a lot more fun. We like things that come apart and go back together, right?
Definitely. So there it was. Of course, it was wintertime. Of course, I did the typical thing as a young man. This is back in '87,
Oh.
roughly. Crying wide to my parents.
Uh-huh.
Had them get me a grasshopper. We built a wooden off-road track in my basement. Probably, I think it was 2 weeks after Christmas.
That's so awesome.
And we did that for a bit. Things happen in life. Got separated from him. Him and my sister ended up moving down to Florida. And, so I ended up back there probably, I think it was like 91. And he was into pan car racing in parking lots down in Florida, hobby shops.
Okay.
And again, there he is. He's a seed right away. I went and bought one right away with the guy. And this is so funny. So he lives in a condo, and it's called DeLand, Florida. And it's just a 2-bedroom little condo with my sister and their at that time was one kid, sorry. And our pit room was literally the closet of my niece's bedroom.
The closet?
Yes. No, I mean, it wasn't even like a big ass walk-in closet like everybody has now today. This is like, it had one rail.
Oh, it was like an official bifold door closet.
Yeah, one fold.
One uno fold.
Yeah, you had to like turn sideways to get through the door even.
Fold door.
So yeah, man, we kicked butt. I mean, how cool is it down there? I mean, you can go up and down the coast there, and there's hobby shops. You can race every week
Really?
in a parking lot. I mean,
That's how it was.
every day. I'm sorry, every night.
Every night?
Yes.
That would be killer. Especially when you're a kid.
Oh yeah, I didn't have nothing else to do. I worked part time, so we raced almost every night.
Man.
And I know, like, this is one of my best memories. A lot of people probably know Bike Week down in Daytona.
Oh yeah.
Down in it's Ormond, I think it is where Iron Horse Saloon is, and oddly enough, it's still there because I went there recently, probably about 5 years ago, and the concrete slab is still there. The driver's stand type thing is still there, but I mean, this is a straight up biker bar. I mean, yeah. I'm like,
Yeah, you race down there, right?
yeah, I'm 13 years old.
In a
Showing up-
biker bar.
Yeah, I look like a complete surfer nerd, and I'm not making this up one bit. I mean, these guys would show up on their Harleys with their cars strapped to the back of the bike. They're in their full biker leathers, man. I
Right.
mean, they'd be on the driver's stand, and they'd just tell you, "I'm coming to get you, boy." I mean, it was brutal.
Be pretty intimidating.
So yeah, I mean, we did that for a little bit, and yeah, I mean, everything was going really good. I worked at Domino's Pizza back then.
Domino.
Yeah, that's good times. And I ended up getting hooked up with some corporate guys that own some stores and whatnot of Domino's, some chains, and they actually looked at sponsoring me because things were going really good, and they wanted to know what it was like to go big time. And I was like, oh yeah, I got this, So I went to this track called Whippoorwill in Orlando, Florida, and man, it was like some wooden oval that
Autodrome kind of stuff.
most definitely. I mean, I walked into this and I shit my pants. I'm not lying. I wish I had a shit kit back then.
Oh my god.
I mean, I was racing in parking lots, and never done anything like this in my life. Needless to say, it went sour.
Right.
Yeah, no sponsor for me.
No sponsor for you.
So, yep. And then I took a break for about 20-some years and got hooked up with Rich. I think I said that already.
That's a long break.
Yep. Never had another RC car.
Wow.
A lot of things happened in life.
Got ya. Yeah.
Moved around a lot. Never was really in a steady spot. And
But they always come back.
yeah, man. And thanks to, I already said that before. Thanks to Rich for doing that, because I don't think I probably would have been in and out. if that
No.
would happen. So, yep. Now man, that's what I do. I love racing with you guys. Everybody here locally, it's awesome. I'm having so much fun. I'm really looking forward to the Chili Bowl. Yeah, looking forward to hanging out with everybody, meeting some guys I haven't got to meet yet, racing with some guys we haven't got to race with. So
Yeah. So 20 years off, you come back, and you get hooked up with the Godfather over there, Nordholm, and if anybody knows about Nordholm, I mean, this guy is super passionate about dirt oval in general.
no, most definitely.
And it's hard not to be intrigued when he's talking to you. So, I can only understand that you come over, and you get introduced to Rich, and he's such a personality, and then you're hooked. You want to see what he's talking about. So, do you want to explain to me how that transpired? What got you actually to say, I want to get back out there?
Man, it was Rich and I, like, Rich raced dirt bikes when he was a kid.
Yep.
And so did I. I raced enduros, some other crap, but never really went too far with it. But I loved it. So that was like our initial conversation, because he's a talker.
Oh, yeah.
I can be a talker, especially after a few beers. And yeah, it went right into that.
Okay.
I mean, dirt bike talk for a little bit, and then he started talking about the RC car thing, and like I said, I think I said that before. He was so passionate about it. Like, how could I not want to come check it out? And I went down there with him, and it was just probably like most everybody else's story. I mean, when I came in the door, I mean, it was like, as soon as I seen a car go around, man, I'm like, I want one now.
Gotta have one.
Now, So I bought a WFO chassis car from Rich. I bought it the next week.
Really?
Yeah.
You said, what did you tell him? I gotta have one?
Oh, no doubt about it. I mean, the whole drive home, it was like a 3-hour drive home, something like that. And I was jacked. I'm like, man, because I was quitting bands at the time, and whatnot. I was looking for another fix, and
Yeah. It's hard getting a group of people to stay together on doing something, isn't it?
it's the hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
It is. It's hard.
Otherwise, I'll be honest, I would be in a band on the road right now playing heavy metal and smashing people's faces with my double bass.
With my drugs.
But I'm super glad I am where I am. I mean, it's a lot, obviously, better for my family life and everything too. So
Right. Yeah.
So thanks again, Rich. And I met up with Zippy because of Rich too. I've met everybody in this because of Rich. I mean, it stems from there.
Racing toy cars.
No doubt. I love it, man. I have so much fun, and that's why we started this podcast too, because it's just, I like to talk about it, and
we know you guys like listening about it. Like, if you guys are anything like we are, I know that you enjoy talking about it. Not everybody is as passionate as we are.
no doubt.
They tend to go, okay, buddy, yeah, we get it. Okay, all right. It's nice actually talking to somebody who enjoys the same hobby as you. It's thoroughly enjoyable.
Yep. I mean, I think that's why we're such a good pair. I traveled a bunch with Rich there for a long time. Did the same thing as I did with you. And unfortunately, he had a little injury with his back there.
Yeah.
And had to take some time off.
Which I think was good for him. He came back refreshed, and he's got a new passion and love for it, and appreciation, I think.
Yeah, and he's running strong right now.
Very strong.
It's awesome. That always makes you more hungry, I think. Take some time off. This is
does.
where we're at right now, I think.
It does. Yeah. Yeah, I think after Chili Bowl, I need just a little bitty break.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to come back. Everybody better hold on. That's all I'm going to say. Hold on. I'll come back strong.
I can't wait for outdoor already. I'm already having dreams about it,
I know.
I don't like indoor racing so much, so
I like the outdoors. It's fun.
yes.
There's some people around that are extremely fast, and there's no doubt they will humble you.
Oh,
Everybody.
At any moment.
Any moment, man.
All the time.
All the time. I'm humbled all the time. one of the next topics I kind of want to talk about.
Yeah.
Kind of getting out of your little bio there.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing that, bud.
Hey, thanks for letting me say it, man. It's fun, you know. It's
Nice knowing where we kind of all came from.
Yep, definitely.
I kind of wanted to touch base on something that Jegs has brought something over. I don't know, a couple months ago, I would say, and it's intrigued me ever since I've seen it. It's the 1RC, I think that's what it is.
Yep.
The 1RC mini sprints
Yep.
and midgets. He bought the miniature sprint, and I had quite the opportunity to look the thing over and take it for a little spin right here in the garage. And I was thinking while I was driving this and checking it out, the realism of what the package was that they put together here in this little RC car.
That's ridiculous. It's out of sight how man, this thing is a real race car.
I mean, everything, the cage, the wings, I
Yep.
mean, the realism of the car is pretty spot on. It's pretty neat, minus the tire stagger. But it's a straight axle car,
Yep, front and back.
front and back, right?
Yeah.
And it is awesome,
Man.
So it got me thinking, what are the chances? And I'm 50-50 on
Let's
this.
put this out there. I've dreamed about this, by the way.
Should there be a 10th scale version of it? I have issues with that. Okay?
Okay.
I'm on the fence with this because then you start getting into specialty items, which not everybody can go down to our local hobby store and go get.
Right.
Okay?
That's true.
You can't, unless everybody's going to carry them. It's not like it's using Team Associated parts or it's using Losi parts or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's when you start getting into that, you start getting pretty narrow on who can actually, have that. Who's going to stock all that stuff in their hobby store? Who's going to, you know what I mean?
Right.
But we all want realism. We're all pushing the envelope for realism. You want something that's real. These things are cool.
Man, it's incredible. I'm getting used to it now. I'm gonna tell you right now. I went out last night and raced with him again,
Yeah.
and we are to the point now where we are not putting anything on the floor. I mean,
Really, it's just straight floor now.
Yeah, I mean, we are sailing these things in there, and they skip. I mean, it's you know what I mean. It's fun. It is
Wow.
a lot of fun.
Do you think that would be fun on dirt?
I would like to try one of these little ones on there for sure. Why not? You
I think
know,
that thing would be a handful.
it's a handful on concrete. I mean, it's a throttle
It
fest.
has to be high bite or something. It would have to be something high bite, I would think.
Probably, yeah. I mean, it's a throttle fest all day. I mean, Troy went out and got the bigger motor and the bigger battery like right away, and
It's obnoxious, probably.
yeah, he ended up taking it out.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, that
and
makes sense.
Troy loves that extra power. You know that.
Oh
man,
yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
it took a big humbling for him to take that out of this.
Like,
but-
man, that's just too much.
Yeah. You know, I mean, even like I said, the stock ones, we're giving it quarter throttle.
Really?
You know, maybe. I mean, if you come off the corner right, they get upset so quickly. You know, I mean, you give it that one extra little bit of throttle, and it's done.
Spinorama.
Yeah.
Oh
But that's probably just us trying to get used to them too. You know what I mean? Like we're still.
Stock remotes though.
Oh yeah, stock
Yeah.
everything. He's been trying his best to get me to push out of the stock realm, but I want to keep it the way it is.
Yeah.
Oh, and I think I sent you that picture, man. Do you see that mod body he made for it?
That was pretty cool. Made a modified body for that.
And he literally just took the wing off and mounted it over the sprint car. So I mean, like you could look under it, and the sprint car body's
It's
still
still there.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
That was something I was just thinking about. I saw that you have one and you're thoroughly enjoying it. But I was just wondering how long before somebody thinks that and pursues that,
Yeah.
10th scale version of it and what kind of weight that would gain.
Well, I think there's a lot of real stock car racers in this, what we do.
Oh, no doubt.
And I'm sure all of them would love something that's more like their real race car, as close as they can get it. And that's
That's a pretty real deal as far as I'm concerned.
spot on.
Yeah. That'd be fun. Change gear
Oh,
sets
man.
and stuff.
You
That'd
get
be
like,
fun.
oh man, and you get like on the One RC, you get like on their little Facebook page, you gotta get accepted on there. But
Okay.
they are blowing up.
Really?
I mean, there's carpet tracks going up everywhere.
Yeah, everybody can just do it right now in their garage. Makes a perfect thing for real race guys, because they're off in the wintertime too, and they don't want anything expensive. They don't want to have to leave. They can go hang out with all their buddies in the garage getting drunk,
And another bit, okay, so when you order the car, it comes with every single thing you need. So I'm saying charger, battery,
Okay.
remote,
Okay.
even comes with a tool that fits everything on the car. Comes with shock spacers. I think it even comes with a bind plug. I think a bind plug's in there.
So everything's in there that you need.
So like your whole race outfit, you can hold in like one hand. So like with all the crap we take now,
It's like a fishing box is pretty much all you would need.
yeah, exactly.
That would be a lot nicer, I would think.
That's my favorite part about it. I ain't lying. I mean, I don't have to load up my tote bag in the car. No BS. Just I got a little. I think it's about 6 inches long. Little guy. It's got all my
What's
stuff
6
in it.
inches long?
Whoa, I might be exaggerating.
Oh, really?
Well, there it is. I think that's on the fence. Then sounds like how you are feeling about that, huh?
Yeah, because I don't know. I think how cool it would be neat. The neat factor of it,
Mm-hmm.
but the sustainability of it is not realistic. I don't think.
Okay.
But that's
I
just
understand.
my opinion. I would love to. I think it would be fun.
Oh man, it'd be different.
You know how cool it would be to have a straight axle late model? Or something
Man.
that starts, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then again, then you're not using anything that's based off of, some of the manufacturers in the RC community. So do you really want to steer away from that?
I think right now, probably your best bet is stay with the Sprint. If you're gonna mock that car, I would think the Sprint would be the way to go.
Right. Okay.
'Cause
So,
go ahead, sir.
no, you're good.
Nothing cooler than watching that little Sprint go in the corner and watch that left front come off the ground.
Tugging it up.
Yeah, man.
That is true, though. It's
it's
cool.
so cool, man.
So, that's kind of going to bring me into what I want to talk about next. In the RC world and the RC community, on episode 2, I believe we had Nordholm on
Yep.
in that episode, and he talked about how they used to pay a fee,
Oh yeah.
an association fee, I
Like
believe.
an AMA card type thing.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Okay, so I would like to do something like that, and I want to know how many people would actually be for that. I think RC Dirt Oval is in a pivotal point in place right now,
Mm-hmm.
and that it has an opportunity to grow if we allow it to grow
And help it.
and help it.
Yeah,
Correct.
to help.
So, who would be for an association kind of thing? To where, there's so many tracks across the country. And maybe you had some kind of dirt oval championship to where, out of 10 races, you only got to make, 7 of them. You have 3 throwouts, and they're throughout the U.S. Or, I don't know, however you would want to do it. But something to where you could have some kind of official RC Dirt Oval championship to where you can contend for points nationally.
Right.
Where, there's some kind of credibility to everything that you're doing, all that hard work showing, so sponsors can go in there and look and say, hey, maybe Team Associated wants to get involved with said so guy. Maybe, Losi wants to get involved with said so guy. Yokomo, or whoever it is.
Yep.
They can look at the list and they're going, okay, well, these are the guys who I would like to represent. I've been to the track. I've seen their attitudes. I see how they handle themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They've seen the backdrop, but they also see the work coming to light, too. And that's what they want to see. Because I know they pay attention to that in the off-road community.
Right. Yeah, that a lot.
right?
Yeah, tons of attention.
How do you feel about that?
No, I'm all for it, man. I mean, that's one of the things I like. I love traveling, obviously,
Absolutely.
and I would be in on that for sure. I mean, I don't really think that it would affect anybody local. It wouldn't change anything local. It would just set a rule package down for everybody.
Yeah, you could do a southern,
know?
a set. You could do, an eastern, midwestern, west, and
Yeah.
then they have certain tracks they could run, and then there could be, you know what I'm saying? It could be completely set up to where it could benefit us as racers finally.
And then maybe possibly end it at the Chili Bowl. Like we get the East champion, West champion. I don't know.
Those
Just throw
are-
that out there.
Right, if they wanna close off entries or whatever,
Yeah.
then they would be able to lock those people in.
Right.
That would be automatic lock-ins.
Yeah.
Maybe do something for those champions. They don't have to pay entry.
Show them some respect.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That would be a good way. You got your all 4 champs. They're going to be there or whatever it
Yeah.
is.
There it is.
I would thoroughly enjoy that. Who wouldn't enjoy that?
It's got to happen. We've already talked about it a couple different times. I mean, I don't think we're the only guys, let's just say in Illinois. I don't think we're the only guys in Illinois that would love to see something like this happen.
I would hope not.
There are a bunch of oval racers in Illinois here, and
Right?
I would totally think that everybody get on board with this.
Well, I would thoroughly enjoy being a part of something like that.
Yeah.
And that wouldn't matter the fee. So you had. Here's what's important to me about this whole thing. And this is what I would want to be different. You can claim that you're going to have a championship series. You can claim that you're going to do whatever. The thing that bothers me is how come I'm going to the Chili Bowl now, and I'm finally at a point to where I have to worry about my batteries. I have to worry about my motor. I have to worry about my body measurements. I'm going to a place where I actually
Right.
have to worry about that now.
Because it doesn't happen anywhere else.
No, it doesn't happen
No.
anywhere else.
No,
And it should.
definitely.
Have a sanctioning body where there's a couple guys within in that region, who go and are certified to do that kind of stuff. Where they can go to races and do tech for those bigger races. You know what I mean? They can also credit points.
Right. And that's something like I know I've talked about this with some other people, and they said, well, the problem with that is like with the tech at like your local track or your local bigger event or something, is getting the personnel to do it. And
Right.
that could come into play with what you're saying as far as the dues.
Having a sanctioning body there to be able to do that.
Yeah, they could be like, hey, we'll throw
That's going to pay for their hotel or whatever.
Yeah.
That's going to. Right.
definitely. I like that a lot, man.
I think that would work out, right?
It should, if
That your motors are all what they're supposed to be. You're not using illegal rotors. You're not, because people do.
definitely.
People do. And then you had us, with our ridiculous bodies we had on our cars.
What does somebody say? Oh, those guys wanted every piece of plastic they paid for.
Yeah. Oh, we were using it apparently. And that doesn't make me feel good. I feel a lot better now knowing all my stuff is legit. I
Yeah.
feel a lot better about that. You know? And how come there's no videos on any of that?
Yeah, that's something you brought up the one night that I think it
Right.
has to happen.
So while I'm talking about having this kind of association and everything else, and I'll kind of include the DODC in this. I'll throw that name out there. How come there's no instructional videos? I mean, you got some of the best people in the business, right? And there's some pretty awesome people in this community. Have been
Yeah.
around long enough, and they know the rules very well.
Yep. Very
Okay.
well.
I'm not saying you have to give up all your secrets. I'm not. But how come there's not a basic video for every class there is on things that they need to be looking for line per line, and
Right.
show them in a visual manner?
Yep.
What I don't. Where's the learning application for your visual learners?
and that plays into my court perfect. I, again, new to this, so I read these rules, and I have no stock car background. So when they say some of these where the measurements come from or whatever, I'm blank. I mean, I called him right away. I'm like, this
Dog
foreign.
did what to your leg?
It's a foreign language. Can you help? So yeah, I mean, how awesome would that be for a guy like me to be able to go like on YouTube or whatever and say, okay, for your rear deck height, this is exactly the measurement you need.
Right. Or a guy like me. What are you talking about, man? There's 4 pages of rules for Midwest Mod. 4
Yeah.
pages.
That's crazy.
4 pages. And I'm trying to decipher the whole thing. And I got to thinking, that's when I started thinking to myself, why are there not videos? Why are there not videos showing every line, what they're talking about? Because some of the stuff's not very clear. It's not. It's kind of gray area. Well, ungray it. Nobody says you have to, tell them how you mount your stuff. Just why is there not a basic? Just a basic template of this is what they're looking for. This measurement from here needs to be this, or
It's almost like getting pulled over by the police. It's up to their judgment of what they really want to do to you.
right.
It's a discretion.
I think that's hogwash.
Yep, needs to be set in stone.
Yes, for whatever class, for every class, I think there should be an instructional video. And I know there's people going to be in support of that. And I think we're in a pretty good situation where the community's ready for that.
Definitely.
And we should...
Yep, we're growing.
Yeah, the only way to ensure everybody's going to be legal is spreading the awareness, policing our own. And I've noticed at the racetrack that a lot of people don't police anything because they fear,
Right.
retaliation.
Backlash, yep.
Me, I don't care. I'm going to tell you. I'm just going to tell you. Or I'm not going to tell you. I'll just put it this way. If I don't care, I won't say anything.
Right.
If I like you, I'm going to say something.
Well, that's how, hey, that's how it goes. And it's just earning respect at the track, and that's what you would be giving them. If they're a respectful person at the track, then of course you're going to treat them good,
Absolutely.
Help them out.
Went down to our local track not that long ago, and there's plenty of respect there, but I'll tell you, I seen this. It's like 10-year-old kid driving in his car. He hadn't driven in a long time, and this kid drove with a smile for like 8 minutes.
That's awesome.
Like he didn't move his smile, and I thought to myself, dude, that's what this is all about.
No doubt about it.
This is what this is all about, right? This is why I'm down here helping everybody. This is why I want this to grow. And how am I going to be able to do that? By helping all these different people,
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
And that's what's enjoyable. I like that. And that's what we need to do as a community. That's what bringing this kind of association would be about, is uniting the whole community to where, you have some people who are like, well, I can't go run with all the big boys, but I would like to run my series in the, Eastern Division or the Midwestern Division or whatever it may be. That way they're still part of something.
Right.
The IMCA does all that stuff, don't they? I mean, there's just different sanctioning bodies that can do this. I think we need to stay on point with that. That's what I see in that 10-year-old kid. With that smile is he's the next. They're the next, rank of people coming up. What are we going to leave for them? What are we leaving for them?
Positive,
Yes.
and something set in stone, like we talked about.
Basic set guideline.
Yep. I mean, it's that's one of the things I think that's the most aggravating thing about the sport with everybody. There's never a clear path of what's supposed to happen.
No.
Everybody gets frustrated, so it's not like everybody's getting real mad or having real issues, but it's just another thing that's bringing them to the point where they might not want to come back.
True. And some people are wishy-washy as it is, so
Definitely.
they're barely hanging on anyways.
And if they think, well, this guy's over here, he's not abiding by the rules, and I don't want to say nothing to him, and the track is obviously not doing nothing about it. Well, then he's just going to stop showing up.
Correct. It's
Yeah.
true.
He gets frustrated. And, well, I'll go do something else. I'll go fishing for the rest of the year.
I've seen that before too.
Yeah. Hey, man. I thought about it.
Yeah. Thought about going golfing a couple times all year too.
Oh, man. Well, we did get out a couple times. We put some pictures out of that.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
A couple studs,
Pretty good golfing.
Easy.
Not bad for. Yeah, not bad. And something else I want to talk about. We'll tie in what I was kind of talking about now with that association, championship series, and such. Somebody's taken it amongst themselves to kind of throw out the question already. That's why I asked. Tony Lidgard threw out the question, and he was wanting to know about a Midwest RC Dirt Oval Championship Series. It'd be 4 to 5 races. He was thinking like Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, and even more, just depending on who wanted to get involved. I think it would be a wonderful opportunity for some of these tracks to showcase what they've worked so hard for, and then showcase some of your local racers.
Yep.
And then give back, and that would be a good thing. And I would like to see, some tech inspection. I know when we've went to Pay Dirt in the past, they've had some form of tech.
Yep, a little bit.
A little bit. Last year was a little bit more
Yep.
lax than I've seen. But it's a really good idea.
Well, and that's part of trying what you're saying with the sanction thing. If he's trying to basically bring everybody together.
He's trying to. Yeah.
That's one way to do it. Let's get a big ass race together.
I think we should support him.
Yeah, for sure. I tagged him on. I tagged our local track in on that, so I don't know what happened, after that, but
Okay.
hopefully they can work something out.
Be nice if they could work something out.
Yeah, I think it would be a good opportunity. That's I think we hear that Pay Dirt's not going to happen this year.
No Pay Dirt.
Man, that's a bummer. We really like going out to that one.
Yeah, but you know what? On that weekend, I think it'd be smart. I think this year I should maybe just go camping with the family.
Right. Oh, camping's good.
Labor Day weekend, maybe do some fishing. I think I owe him one.
Yeah.
I went to that race the last 3 years in a row.
Yep. Well, I think I only did 2.
I did 3.
He's got a nice place out there. I seen him put some big ass walls up or something. Looks like he's gonna
Oh yeah, they're gonna get some banking.
high bank that baby, huh?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, we'll have to probably make it stop out there at some point.
Oh, I like that. Lord knows I like that.
Hey, did you know that I was on a diet?
No.
Yeah. I didn't tell you?
No.
Oh, man, I'm slimming up.
What?
Yeah. Sorry, man. I don't know why I just thought about telling you that, but, man, I didn't tell you. All right, so, yeah, I'm on a diet because I got to look good for my podium pictures at the Chili Bowl.
Oh, man. I've been bulking. It's bulking season.
You're on the opposite?
It's bulking. Bulking.
Oh, man, I'm just playing, man. I don't know. Sorry. I don't know.
You're not on a diet?
Hell no.
Oh, man. This fucking guy. Okay, let's see. We're gonna talk about... Let's talk about your shit kit giveaway.
Ooh, yes. I'm excited about this. So, everybody knows about the shit kit from episode 1. And basically, I've made up a few of them. Now, they're pretty basic. Comes with 1 pair of basic underwear, female or male. I got opposites. Yeah, I'm gender friendly.
Oh.
But for men, I'm telling you straight out, I'm torturing you. They're tighty whities.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. I'm giving you... Because if you shit your pants, you ain't getting the goodies on the way out.
Oh, man.
You gotta... Anyways, so if there's anybody that can send us a picture on our Facebook page of them racing an RC car on a dirt oval in Alaska.
Alaska?
I'm not making this easy.
Alaska, though?
Yep. I want to see what's going to happen.
You didn't like throw out maybe Utah or something like that,
Nothing easy.
or South Dakota,
Almost
or
like extreme oval racing.
nothing. You just straight Alaska.
Well, if it doesn't work, if we don't get anybody in the next couple of episodes, then we'll change it to a different location. But
So if any bush people up there have got time in between trying to harvest food and such,
surviving.
yeah,
you got
any of
your-
those things, you got time to play with toy cars.
You got your caveman RC car going homemade.
I'm thinking this is a long stretch here.
Well, it's a start.
Okay,
I only have a couple made up, so I can't make it easy.
Utah.
You know,
Mine's Utah.
Utah.
Yeah, I'm getting in on this right now.
All right, there it is.
It has to be. If I see somebody racing on a dirt oval in Utah, have you seen a track in Utah?
Nope. No, I have not.
I haven't seen a track in Utah.
No, there you go.
Home of the Utah Jazz, where music's illegal.
And no RC car racing.
Oh no! Seriously,
Yeah, we're gonna do this. I think it'll be fun.
shit kit giveaway.
Yep. I think we're gonna continue it on. Like I said, once we get one giveaway, we'll set up something else, some corny rule or something. We're not gonna make it easy, like I said. Yeah, there we go. So that's about it for that. I mean, obviously, like you said, Alaska's a huge stretch, but
That's a stretch.
you never know.
You never know.
I mean, hey, even if you could send me a picture of you in Alaska playing a video game of Dirt Oval, maybe
Whoa.
maybe we'll maybe we'll bend the rules a little for you on that one.
How about?
At least doing that?
I mean, if you go on vacation, I'll even take a picture.
Yeah, there you go.
Dirt oval car.
Yeah, just holding one or something.
Yeah.
Something in Alaska. Come on,
I mean,
some dirt oval. Wear a sweatshirt and go up there or something. I don't care.
Canada does not count.
Eh?
Eh? You don't put ketchup on chips.
The dog wants my beer. Eh?
Eh? Should I give it to him?
You boys get my beer?
Oh no.
Classic movie.
All right, let's see. Okay, so that's our shit kit giveaway.
There it is.
Let's see. What are we gonna talk about next here?
Tips and tricks from Zippy
See.
Gone Man.
Tips and tricks? Is that where we're going next?
There it is. Got your
Alright.
intro, man. Getting all fancy for you.
Oh man. Let's see. Today I was gonna talk about shocks.
Very
Something.
important.
Yeah, something noticed here recently. Helping out some friends. Your shocks are kind of important, folks. Maintenance of your shocks is very important. When you open up that shock and you pour the fluid out and it looks like oh man. Oh man.
Like
Toxic Avenger.
yeah.
When it looks like that, that's not good. The sludge, that's not good. Brown, that's not good.
No, I just redid a set of shocks the other day for a friend of ours, and he just bought the car used, and I'm gonna say right now, they had never been changed from day one that car was built. It had a huge layer of brown. I mean,
You need new guides. You need
Yeah.
new rings, O-rings in there.
it's terrible.
That all needs cleaned out, which means you need to take out that piston. A nice pair of shock pliers will go a long way.
Yeah, those are nice.
I'll tell you that. You get that out of there, clean that shock cavity completely out. Long Q-tip swabs work extremely good. If you don't have those, paper towel work well, shop towel. Getting that stuff all cleaned out. Get yourself some green slime, some associated green slime for your O-rings. I like to lubricate my O-ring and then go ahead and install that. You'll notice a difference. And then, make sure you're bleeding your shocks correctly. There's plenty of videos on how to bleed your shocks just on YouTube. I know Malakote did one today. We watched,
Yeah. Yep, that
which
was
is a
nice.
good video, informational. And then there's other videos that people have done. I've seen Matt Murphy do videos before on shocks.
Yep.
I mean, there's tons of videos online for off-road guys doing videos on how to build shocks. So there's plenty of information out there for you to know how to build a shock properly.
Yeah, just you gotta look.
Yeah, and you
know.
have to maintenance. So you have to be doing it.
Yeah.
Because
Oh.
you wonder why your car's all cattywampus. Getting a car to plant the tire is pretty important. So
Everybody
people
says tires are the most important, but the shock putting the tire to the track,
is kind of part of that.
yes.
You know, that helps. Bent shock shafts, that's something that's not going to help you either. So that's why it's even more important to just stay up on your maintenance. You would catch something like that. You might have a bent shock shaft and not notice it.
Definitely. Yep.
Um,
It's not. Yep.
that happens. So if you're maintaining, you're gonna notice whether or not you have something that's gonna be in a bind, any kind of binding on the ball cup, anything like that. You don't want. You want that shock to move nice and free. That's gonna be important. So that's kind of my tips and tricks today. It's just kind of more knowledge based. Stay up on your maintenance and pay attention to your shocks.
There it is, man. That's awesome. Thank
All right,
you.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, man. So where are we gonna go next here? What are we looking at?
well-
I know. I'd like to jump down to H real quick.
Oh, okay.
You know, we'll skip the list here.
Huh.
I'm feeling that one right now.
Feeling froggy.
Yeah. So, all right. So, generally we give results of some races around the country. We try to spread it out, and maybe some upcoming event type stuff. This week we're not going to do that. We are just getting back at this. Had some troubles going down there. So, anyways, where I want to say is with our results, when we give them, this is what we are here to do. What we talk about kids, we talk about promoting drivers, and the results is one of our key things of why we are doing this. It's one of the things that we all talked about, that we want to give the results of guys that don't normally get to hear their names, or you guys that get on the podiums all the time. That's awesome.
Yep.
Congratulations, man. That and we're gonna say your name too.
Absolutely.
But we want those guys that are racing the street stocks, or or the slashes, or whatever class there is at whatever track we're going to go at. We want to make sure that the other classes get attention too.
It's true. It's true. We
You
all
know.
started somewhere.
We're not here to rush this podcast along. We want to give out the message we want to give, and if it takes a little extra time, we apologize for that. But just think back when you started, and how cool would that have been if you got to hear your name on a podcast?
Yeah. Yeah, I know I would have liked to, and I was always in the front. We all start in the back,
Yep, definitely, man.
you know.
And it just gives you a boost to keep going. You know what I mean? If this guy's been struggling for a bit, all of a sudden he's like, oh man, hey, just get him more excited about things.
Yeah, I heard his name
Yeah.
being mentioned because he
I-
got 8th place. To somebody that's a big deal.
That's the thing. I think I remember for myself, we were at Battleground last year, and I think I got 7th. I think it was.
Yeah.
And
And that group of guys.
I mean, and to be honest, it wasn't even the guys. I mean, it was just the fact that I made the A main.
Yeah.
And I got 7th. And I mean, I remember I turned.
After a really poopy day.
Yeah. I mean, it was a struggle, and I remember turning around and I think I gave a woohoo or something. I did something because I was so happy at what just happened, and this guy standing next to me looks at me like I'm a douche. Yeah, I mean, he literally did, and I was like, "Hey, man, okay, I don't care where you finished, but I just finished the best of my whole situation here. And I'm ecstatic,
Yeah.
So,
You had every right to be.
so that's what I want to do. I want to spread that love,
I think that's awesome.
Cool, man. Thanks for letting me say that.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I haven't heard any complaints about our results. I wanna keep mentioning, like you said, all those people who are down on the list a little bit. You know, that don't always get their names because they're not always on a podium, or they haven't got that podium yet. They're still working for it.
Working
You
hard.
know, throw them a bone, man.
Yep.
Jeez, you don't think a golfer wants to hit at least one good golf shot before he keeps on playing and wasting his money?
We're
You
all
know?
working hard.
Got to give him one.
Yep.
You know, you give him something.
Yeah, man. You know, I mean,
Or the kid that's 6 years old and he hears his name for the first time. Come
That's-
on, that's
yeah.
pretty cool stuff right there.
I think that's the main reason we're doing it, right?
Man, that's so cool. I could
Right.
only imagine being like some of these guys down there racing. They're having a blast. Way more fun than we are
Yep.
because they're not as serious about it. They haven't got
Yep.
to that point yet. And even the kids who are serious about it are still having fun.
I mean, my son, he's gone race with us a couple times, and one of his favorite things to hear, he's done pretty. He's had a couple good finishes, but he don't care about the finish. He don't care about most anything. He always asks me, "Is my picture on Facebook, Dad?" You know?
World famous.
He just wants to be on. Man, that's all he cares about, man.
Prestige worldwide.
Why?
He's famous now. Am I famous, Dad?
Toby the Terror, man.
Yeah, that kick and wheel. When he finally hammers down,
Yep.
we'll have something there.
Cool, man. Good deal.
Yeah, so, okay, results. That's awesome.
I
Let's
think we
see.
need to do a commercial now.
Oh,
What do you think?
yeah, let's take a short little commercial break here. It's going to be brought to you by, we're going to go to McAllister Racing.
Doing that one? All right.
How about that?
I'm ready. I don't know if they're ready.
Or you want to not do McAllister?
No, yeah, definitely.
All
I
right.
think we need to unleash this beast on the worldwide prestige audience.
Let's give it to the people.
All right, so we just want to, say Ross May, we owe him a awesome little commercial, and we did it. So we're gonna go ahead and here you go. Enjoy.
That's cool on the beat.
Yeah. If you like my body and you think it's sexy, come on, let McAllister know. When you get your body, you will like that feeling as you go, go, go. So if you want to win and you know that it is in, it is time for you to get it on. Call McAllister now, and you won't have no frown, 'cause they won't let you down. You'll be looking good all over the neighborhood, and your friends will be so jealous now. Facebook, interwebs, or just a good old-fashioned phone. Get with them now, and you won't be no clown. You'll be back on top again. McAllister. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh man, if that does not put you in the mood to go get yourself a McAllister Street Stock body,
Oh my God.
I don't know what won't.
Oh, Nelly. Oh, no.
Man, that came. I think was that Shaft on the mic there.
Yeah, baby.
That
Probably was, huh?
could have been.
Could have been. Shaft.
Shut your mouth. That's too good, man.
That's too funny,
good.
dude.
Oh.
That's too funny.
We hope you enjoy that, Ross. I know it's a little different for you, but hey, man, that's what we are.
Yeah, we're just doing something different there, huh?
Oh man.
Another
Good
sponsor,
time.
real quick, I wanted to talk about is Butter Builds, brought to you by Randy Lathrop. They have Facebook on Butter Builds on Facebook. Provide service for you. You want to send your car to there, they'll build it up for you.
Yeah.
Does an excellent job putting your car together.
Precise work.
Yes, make sure there's no binding. Make sure your shocks are put together properly. Give you a good base to where you can start off of. And I know they thoroughly enjoy doing it over there. So get a hold of Butter Builds.
Yeah. They're good people over there. I think probably too late now, but they're even so cool that they even were mounting tires for guys for the chili bowl too.
Yeah, they were, weren't they? I think that's pretty neat.
Yeah, that's a nice little service for people because I know I hate doing it.
Speaking of mountain tires, I was mounting tires, and I've been catering to the AKA tire glue for a long while.
Okay.
I like the glue, and I kind of stepped out of my comfort zone. I've tried the local hobby store glue. I tried the J Concepts glue. And then here recently I had tried the Proline glue.
Okay.
And let me just tell you something. Game changer.
That's the stuff, huh?
Game changer. Yes. Yes. I mean, this stuff is excellent to work with. Excellent to work with. I mean, I couldn't have been... I would have glued tires all day.
So what's the scoop here? Is it a little thinner, a little thicker?
I think it's a good in-between.
Nice.
I think it has a good between like the AKA and then the J Concepts. I felt like the J Concepts was maybe a little too runny,
Okay.
and I don't like a super runny. Some of the guys do. They'll just put it in there and then they'll kind of roll around the tire.
Let it
Okay,
go.
right. I want to be in control of that situation. So
Okay.
I noticed with the Proline glue that I had that maneuverability where it wasn't too fast. It was only really where I laid it, and it didn't. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then they give you 2 tips that come into the package already.
Okay.
They just really have that put together well. As far as just how the glue went in there, how it held, how efficient it was.
I'll have to check that out.
Dude, it works extremely good. I liked it better than the AKA for sure.
Okay.
It set up faster than the AKA.
Nice.
The setup time was a lot faster. So I felt like that would be cool if you're going to be at the racetrack and you feel like you need to glue up a different set of tires or whatever it may be. So
I'll have to check that out. I've been using the local hobby shops glue, and it's been working pretty decent, but it's pretty runny, like
Yeah.
you said.
yeah, no, Proline doesn't give me anything. So I'm just talking about a product that actually works.
Yeah, I think we should probably put that out there, by the way. We really don't give anything for anything. That's not really our goal here.
No, I don't want anything.
No. We said before, the track promotions and all that's all free. You just got to email us, so we can give out your information. We would like to know that you,
Support us.
yes, we don't want to, if you don't like what we're doing, we definitely don't want to, talk about your track if you don't want us to. So,
Right.
if you can send us an email, that'd be awesome. I mean, again, I'll put it back out there. It's Jegs, JEGZLM97 @gmail.com. Pretty simple. Just send me all your info that you want to give me. Like we talked about before. What kind of dirt you got? What kind of bathroom you got? What kind of food you got?
Love all that stuff.
Transponders.
Yep.
Anything you want to give me, I will definitely give out for you guys.
We
And
will
it's
listen.
free.
Yes.
So I just wanted to put that out there because we put up like a commercial thing. We put up it's very minimal charge. It was just basically just to cover what we're doing, So we're having fun. By the way, I think we both love doing the skit commercials.
They're fun. They're a lot of fun.
So yeah, we hope that everybody likes us saying stuff for them and keep getting a hold of us if you want us to.
Yes.
That's what it's all about.
Please keep getting a hold of us.
Yeah. and let us know even how we're doing. That's another thing we haven't really had too much. We've had local feedback from our people here, but on our Facebook, I'd like to hear some stuff.
Yeah, I know. Switching Facebooks here.
Oh, that's right.
We are. Yeah. So
That's right.
by the time you're listening to this, we will be on a new Facebook page.
Mm-hmm.
So we do apologize about that. We also do apologize about the different name change, so you having to switch over to a different podcast channel. But we do hope that you understand.
Yep. We had to do what we had to do. We're gonna move on.
Yes, sir. Speaking of moving on, let's talk about the. Let's talk about cheese poofs.
Oh, I can't wait. I've been waiting. I wrote this down 3 times to remind myself.
These cheese poofs were hogwash.
No doubt.
I don't know how hot of a palate I would say I have. I would probably say it's probably hotter than the average person, maybe.
Sure.
But still, these cheese poofs were not as advertised.
No, I'm gonna say right now, and I hope somebody from Hers, that was HER, I think it was
R
apostrophe S, and I hope you're listening.
Yeah.
1,500,000 Scoville, my butt.
Yeah.
I mean, I've watched a guy eat a hot wing at 539 Scoville, 539,000, and this guy said he was seeing shit.
Yeah, see. See, that's cheese poofs. They're baloney. So all those people that were telling us on there that these were not what they were supposed to be, I commend you. I commend you on that.
Thank you for your honesty.
Yes, you had the taste buds that I enjoy. Because not everybody has the same taste buds, you got to remember.
Correct.
What's not hot to you,
Could be killer to somebody
Right.
else. Murder, death, kill.
Right.
No, these weren't even. I mean, I'm gonna say that even Doritos. There's hotter Doritos than these things were. So I have no idea what was going on there, but yeah, I think the boys at Hers, man, they need to reevaluate. It even said on the package that hotheads would not be disappointed.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I went back and listened to the first episode. I told you I was so disappointed in what happened, man. Because I love hot stuff. I have to eat a lot of pills to make sure I can eat that stuff. But hey, we'll compensate the two, But they were a huge letdown. I don't know if we'll ever do another hot challenge again, but I have already tried stepping my game up after that because I was so let down with that. But I didn't know if I think Zippy will be in for another challenge of some sort. Maybe
I'll be in for another challenge.
And, I don't want to kill myself, and that was one of the things with the comments we were getting. It was like some were just pretty nice, saying, "Hey, those chips ain't they're nothing." Some were like, "Yeah, you want hot? This is some bullshit." They're like, "You eat this," and I'm like, "Man, I don't want to die. I'm not that devoted."
Right. No. No.
These guys are trying to bring like liquid dynamite into us.
Yeah, the one chip challenge. No, I'm not trying to kill myself here.
No, I'm not doing that one. No, we talked about that, by the way, and no.
I'll need a shit kit. That's what'll happen.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Yeah, that's no. So yeah, we're good with that cheesy poof challenge. Cartman would have been disappointed too.
Yeah, for sure.
But you know what? Hey, we did it. I think me and Zippy both hoped we were going to be burning on fire, but
That didn't happen. Did not happen.
good deal, man.
Let's see. As we're winding down here, as we head off to our first chili bowl here,
Yeah.
kind of what's our plans?
Oh man, I can't wait, buddy. So I got to work Friday, and we're gonna scoot as soon as I get off.
Okay, so Friday we're leaving.
There it is.
We got a house.
Yeah.
Did not get in a hotel.
Nope.
We decided to get a house. I think this was a good decision.
Well, we originally locked into a plan with a good friend of ours here locally,
Yeah.
and it was an awesome plan. We were going to share a house with him and another dude, but it got to be a little bit too many dudes, and there was one bathroom, and we did the math on that.
We mathed it.
A whole week was 7 guys in a house with one bathroom? No.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna work.
No. So, yeah, we rogued out on that. We hated backing out on that with our friends and stuff, but man, it's just that could not happen.
No, that just was not gonna work. Not at all.
And our new layer, we're gonna call it the layer, is only 60 foot from the venue.
What?
Yeah,
It's not 60 foot.
60 yards, I think it was.
60 yards?
Yep. So we're pretty lucky on that aspect of things.
Can that even be possible?
I don't know.
That can't be That can't be right.
We'll find out when we get there.
That can't be
But
right.
it's supposed to be super close.
It's within walking distance, though.
Right, definitely.
Yeah. I don't know about 60 yards business.
I think it's like, I think is it like 6 or 8 blocks from downtown or something like that?
Oh, 6 to 8 blocks from downtown?
Yeah.
So you're already more than 60 yards.
Definitely.
See? 6 to 8 blocks, I believe that.
All right.
That's walking distance.
Hell, oh man, I love walking, so I'm good.
Yeah, we'll be all right.
Other
Yeah,
than that,
no, I mean, I'm ready to go. All my tires are ready to go. Everything's packaged, ready to go.
Yep.
Cars are all maintenance. Everything's rebuilt. I got more stuff ready to go.
Yeah, I just got another package in the mail today.
Oh, man.
Everything came in on time.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Got all my ball diffs done.
Oh man,
That's
gonna
important.
be fun.
Having a smooth ball diff. That's important.
It's crazy that for the first time in my whole longevity racing career that I've had, I have a whole complete
Short.
freaking tote of tires. This blows my mind, man.
It is true.
Blows my mind.
I have more tires than I'd like to have.
It's crazy. I'm hoping I can conserve a bunch, to be honest, so that I can save a bunch for the rest of the summer.
I'm looking forward to it. My main concern is I just don't want to go out on the track after they just watered.
Right.
I do not want that. So, well, we'll see how it works out, but I'm hoping that's not how it works out for me. But
Well, I'm bringing my washer game. So
oh, that should be fun. I'm gonna bring my miniature putt.
there it is. So we got some games going on.
Yep.
I know some people talked about bringing video games and that, but I'm the kind of guy, man, I'd rather do something physically than,
Yeah. Face to
kinda
face.
keeps you moving around,
Yeah.
Makes the beers flow better, too.
This is actually true. This is actually true.
I wondered... now,
Wonder what? What are you wondering, buddy?
well, I don't know. Just trying to figure out, what are you thinking for, we gonna do something there at the Chili Bowl? Are we gonna do maybe some live interviews type stuff?
I'm thinking, depending on what kind of time we have.
Sure.
I know I'm running 3 classes. You're running 2.
Yep.
We're gonna have plenty of help. That's not gonna be a problem.
Right.
But I would like to get around and talk to some people.
Yeah. I mean, if anything, man, maybe once it's over, then we can, sit down with somebody like each night or something. I don't know.
I'd be totally okay with that too.
'Cause,
I
man,
would tell everybody to stay ready. We'll bring you whatever we can when we can.
Yeah. I mean, if you're interested, we're obviously more focused on the racing.
So
like
it's
you
all
said.
about.
So if we have time, we're more willing to do something.
Right.
It's just we're there for a reason.
Definitely. And it's not to get second.
No. Remember, I'm on a diet, right?
Yeah. My cars are getting skinny, not me.
And speaking of fat bodies, you can get yourself on over there to McAllister Racing and get you that 10-inch wide street stock body.
Oh, I did see that. The fat boy.
Yeah, straight out of Iowa.
Oh, Midwestern thing, I think.
You know it.
They also got some of those new bladder caps for those big bore shocks, Associated Big Bores.
Yeah, those look nice.
From 5.7 Designs. He's got all kinds of things, guys. Don't hesitate to just go over there to McAllister and check out anything that they might have, and you might be surprised in what they might have for you.
Definitely.
We appreciate you guys tuning in. Long hiatus that we've had.
Yeah, we needed a little bit of a break there. We had to collect our thoughts, rebuild the studio. We wanted to come back strong for you, so we appreciate your patience. We appreciate all of our sponsors. We are looking forward to coming back with you and giving some of our Chili Bowl results.
Absolutely.
And I think that's about it. I think we're going to wrap this one up. Everybody have a good one, and we will see you next time. Later.
Circuit jerk!